Hello, my friend. Do you sometimes feel English is too hard, like it's made for someone else, not for you or your life? Maybe you think you're not smart enough or talented enough, and every time you try to learn, you just fail again and again. But today I want to tell you a story not about a genius, but about someone like you, someone who almost gave up. This story is simple, real, and powerful. It can help you improve your English and also change how you see yourself. So take a deep breath, listen slowly, and enjoy the story. It might give you the answer you've been looking for all along. His name is Leo, and he was not special. He lived in a small town and was always an average, quiet student. At school, Leo never spoke in class. He was afraid to say anything wrong, especially in English. He felt slow and weak. English grammar confused him. Listening tests made him panic. He always felt stupid when other students understood more than him. He told himself, maybe English is not for me. Maybe I'm just not born for languages. That made him feel even worse. But deep inside, Leo had a small dream. He wanted to speak English, travel, and feel proud of himself for learning something big. One night, Leo made a decision. He said, I will try again, just 15 minutes a day. No pressure, just daily practice. He opened his old textbook, but the first page already confused him. He closed it, feeling sad, but didn't give up this time. The next day, he watched an English video. It was fast. He didn't understand. He paused, listened again, and caught one word. He smiled. One word was better than nothing. He wrote it down. He repeated it 5 times. He started to feel a little hope He tried many things: flashcards, podcasts, apps, grammar videos. Most didn't work, but one thing helped doing it every single day. He learned a simple children's story. He listened 5 times, every day for a week. By the end, he understood most of it. He didn't learn fast, but he learned deeper. He started to remember things longer. He repeated them slowly until they felt natural. Sometimes he was tired. Sometimes he wanted to skip a day. But he remembered his promise: 15 minutes, no matter what. That routine became his power. He no longer needed motivation. He only needed to show up, even with small steps each day. Other people learned faster, but Leo didn't compare anymore. He focused on his own journey, one small win at a time. One day, something changed. Leo had a short conversation with a tourist. It was only 2 minutes, but he understood everything. He was shocked. Did I really just speak English? His hand shook. His heart raced. But he did it. He really did it. That moment changed everything. He realized talent didn't help him. What helped was showing up, repeating, and believing in small progress. He started using the shadowing method. He listened and spoke at the same time. It was hard, but it improved his pronunciation fast. He created a daily routine: morning listening, lunchtime reading, and evening speaking practice. Small steps built a strong foundation. 6 months later, he joined an online English group. At first, he was shy, but slowly, he started answering questions and sharing ideas. People supported him. They cheered him on. One day, he gave a short speech in English. His voice shook, but he finished it. Everyone clapped. He cried, not because he was perfect, but because he had changed. He had become a different version of himself. The boy who was afraid to speak now helped others learn. He felt powerful. He felt free. He finally believed in his ability. And it all started with 15 minutes a day. Not talent, Not magic, just quiet, consistent effort repeated again and again. But the journey was not perfect. One day, Leo failed a test. He froze during a conversation. His mind went blank. He felt ashamed. He thought, why I've worked so hard? Why can't I speak like others? Why am I still so slow? Doubts filled his heart again. He stopped practicing for a few days. He watched videos in his language. He felt lazy and lost. The old fears returned. But then, he remembered the promise. He remembered his first win, the first sentence he understood, the first story he finished. He asked himself, will I stop now? After coming so far, will I lose everything just because of one bad moment? The answer was no. He returned to his routine. 15 minutes a day, no pressure, no comparison. He started small again, just like at the beginning. He repeated the old stories he loved. He smiled again. He didn't feel broken anymore. He felt human and brave for continuing. He realized that failure is part of growth. Struggle is part of success. He learned that confidence comes after showing up, not before. He wasn't chasing perfection, he was chasing progress. And now, he knew that progress would come slowly, but surely. That day, he picked up his notebook and wrote one sentence: I didn't quit. And that was enough to keep going forward. Leo didn't become a native speaker. He didn't become an expert, but he became a speaker, someone who could connect with the world. He learned how to listen, how to speak, how to trust his voice, not because of talent, but because of his commitment. So now, here are 5 lessons from Leo's journey that you can remember and use in your own English learning life. 1. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. 2. Repeat, repeat, repeat. That's how your brain remembers. 3. Motivation is weak. Routines are strong. 4. Every small step matters. They build your future. 5. You don't need talent. You need consistency. You need patience. You need to believe that your brain can grow, even if it's slow. You need to believe in yourself, even when it's hard. So now it's your turn. Take 15 minutes today. Listen, repeat, believe, and keep going until the day you smile and speak,